doing today?
Good.
All right. How did we just meet right now? How did our paths cross?
Yeah, we were just walking back to our car and you asked us if we wanted to
Cool.
help you out.
Absolutely. And so I asked you to do an interview. What's the interview about? You remember? 3 topics.
Oh, yeah. About mental health.
Mental health. Yeah, 3 topics. So it's mental health, feet, reflexology. Okay. So when you hear feet, right, what's the first thought that comes to your mind?
Feet. It's the first thing comes out to my mind. To my mind is feet. My feet.
Okay. So you think about your feet.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That's good. Like at least you're thinking about your own, and
Yeah.
that's dope. Okay. So today we're gonna ask you some questions about what you think about it. You can tell me how you feel about it. Okay. What about mental health? Are there any topics that you feel strongly about, or that you are interested in, or anything like that?
Yeah, mental health is, for me, is very important.
Okay.
Because it's a disease.
Absolutely. So that's something that a lot of people deal with. Right?
And not everybody's educated.
Yeah. Some people go undiagnosed.
Right.
And for some people, it can even be like invisible, like if they're dealing with depression or anxiety.
Right. And sometimes we don't have insurance or
resources,
something, the resources to get ourselves or like help.
Absolutely.
And I say ourselves because I'm a single mother.
Yeah.
Not 1 kid, but 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I've been a mother for 18 years.
Nice. Okay.
And I think that if your mind is not strong,
yeah, for sure.
you could like fall into depression, fall into mental anxiety, because I was a mother so young, a teenager, and I didn't have the help for that. So I feel like there's a lot of people out there
who are
that
dealing with
not,
some of the same things.
The same thing. I don't know, because I've been through it and I did need help at that moment, and I did go to my school and get the resource and help.
That's dope. You know what might be really good? I'm gonna talk to you a little bit after this, but you should probably start a YouTube channel. I'm just saying. I'm gonna give you some ideas later on when we finish, okay? But today we're gonna talk about social media, the impacts it can have on depression and anxiety. So I'd like to get your thoughts once we get there, okay? What about reflexology? Have you ever heard of that before?
Honestly, no.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna give you some information about reflexology, and then you can tell me what your thoughts are, okay? So let's start with the first question, okay? What are your thoughts about how the world's starting to become more aware of mental health and like what we're doing about it? How do you feel about that?
I feel happy.
Okay. Because like you said, for like people like you who've had to deal with like a lot of that stuff on your own, to kind of like have more people where it's like more support, more resources available to like be helpful, definitely good, right?
And also, I've had family members that has fallen into mental and have committed suicide.
Oh wow! I've had somebody too in my family, my cousin, a few years ago. I think maybe about 2 years ago, committed suicide, and we didn't even know like that he was having issues. Because like I said, a lot of times depression and anxiety can be invisible to us, and we don't even know like there's a problem there. Because the person may seem happy, but they're not really happy. So it's always interesting.
Yes, it's like a pain that it's just and it's very hard to put out there because you have to open yourself, and it's very hard to do that.
It's so true.
Just on not having the trust somebody to tell them
Very true. In terms of social media, right? What are your thoughts about it, and then how do you use it yourself?
My thoughts about social media, what I use it is for my family members to get more connected with them from far.
Absolutely, because you're in one space, they're in one space.
Yes, and sometimes we can't be there, when there's family events and stuff, and they'll share our pictures. And that way I use social media and to share my pictures to my family and friends.
Okay. That's dope.
But I don't accept people like that I do not know on more personal level.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just because you don't know like what somebody else is like doing.
Maybe Instagram. I'm more openly.
Okay.
TikTok.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. In terms of social media, right? let's say somebody came to you and said, change whatever you want about it. Is there anything that you would change about it?
Yes.
Okay.
I would change the fact that there would be more control of having, like, you know how we have authority out here?
Yep.
And I would like to, like, know if that there's even a way to put, like, an authority on the social media, because I run into some videos that I know.
And you got kids, like you said, you don't want them being exposed to, like, stuff like that.
Right.
Absolutely, I definitely agree with that. Like, and I usually hear that answer a lot, so that's a really good one. In terms of anxiety, right? Is there anything that brings you anxiety, and like you don't have to go too in depth, which is maybe more surface level? Anything that causes you anxiety?
Yes.
Okay. What are some things?
The anxiety I get is when I get myself close, and I feel like my mind gets closed, and that's when I start getting anxiety, because I'm like, I'm not like this, I'm more openly, and sometimes your mind closes, that you just, I feel like for me, that I can't think straight.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I have to, and then I start getting like shaky, or like I want to like go to sleep.
Yeah.
Just tired.
Yeah.
And
so it's like very taxing for your body, like, because you're going through so much. Okay.
And I try to avoid that by doing like activities.
Okay, so that was my next question. Like, what do you do to like counteract this? So you do activities, like maybe going for walks along the beach, taking trips.
I'm a traveler.
Okay.
And I teach my kids also how to travel with me.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So we traveled, and I don't know. I just activities like my kids are my boys. I have 3 boys and 1 girl.
Yeah.
And so for the boys, I put them in activities as like they
sports
play,
and stuff.
Sports. So my sons play basketball, boxing, and guitar.
Oh, that's sweet. That's good.
And violin. My oldest is 18. So
nice. Yeah. That's dope, man. That's like you get them involved in all these different things so they can find what they like, and sometimes doing those activities can like help us out, right?
You know what? That something that I take at heart is Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, Kobe. Kobe was a big one, man. Like
Kobe Bryant. Every time I feel like anxiety or anything, like I'm going to like, I'll search up on YouTube videos.
Mamba mentality and stuff like that.
Yes,
right?
that mentality. 100%. The day I heard he said, they asked him about his kids.
Yeah.
Like, how do you get your kids to like other stuff? He's like, no, or how do you? I don't know how to say it, but they were asking me, and he said, put your kids in activities, and every single one, and see which one are they gonna hold,
the best,
which one are they gonna like,
exactly. And they'll find, because they'll find it, like you said.
They find it, and you know what? And I'm seeing it with my kids, because they're like, okay, we didn't get boxing, or I want to be now in soccer, because boxing is. For one of my sons, he didn't feel it, so I'm just trying more.
Try different things to just see what it is. Absolutely, that's good, man. That's good. All right, so let's get into these questions now. I'm being intrigued to see how you feel, because you already kind of answered it earlier. What are your thoughts about your feet? How do you feel about your feet?
My feet, I feel good about my feet, because I feel that we're supposed to take care of
them. Absolutely.
Yes, and pedicures.
Yep.
Keep them clean.
Yeah. So you like your feet then?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever received compliments about your feet before?
Yes.
Okay, men, women?
Yes, both.
Both?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel when you get a compliment about that? Does it make you feel good?
Yes, it makes me feel good, but at the same time, it depends because one time I had an experience with my, one of my managers. Okay. Where I'm at work, I was able to take sandals.
Okay.
And, one day I was in my locker room changing from my sandals to my shoes for work.
Yeah.
And he's like right there saying, he said a comment like that made me freaked out. Or
made you uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable. Like I felt he like, and I felt like I needed to hide so fast because I didn't want him to look at my feet. Wow. So every time he looked at my feet, he thought, I don't know. The face expression he made, and the way he said those feet, those toes, like they're so beautiful. Like, I don't know how the way he said it. Like,
no, but I understand what you're saying too, because it's supposed to,
ago.
you're supposed to be like a professional environment.
Yeah.
You got to keep it professional. Like, comments like that shouldn't be made. I can understand maybe if you guys were outside and he was just saying it to you like as a friend to friend or something like that.
No, he wasn't my friend.
Yeah, that's uncomfortable. No. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so in terms of compliments you do receive, right? What are things you prefer to get a compliment about? Like if somebody's
they would be like, "Oh, your toes are so cute! Like your color polish."
Oh, but I mean in general. So like, let's say any compliment that you get from people, what would you prefer for it to be about?
Oh, to be about?
Yeah.
For my feet?
No, in general, just in life. So like, it could be about like your personality or the fact that you're a good mom or something. Like, what would you prefer for it to be about?
Yeah, about how I'm a good mom.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's big because like you said,
I'm
you have a huge job. You got four kids.
And I honestly am proud of myself being a mother for 18 years.
That's a lot, man.
And 4 kids and no baby's dad.
Yeah.
He's in prison for a long time.
Yeah.
And I have to deal with no child support, no nothing. And thank God.
You're doing a great job though, man, because you're teaching them different things in life, and I'm pretty sure like they watch you and it's going to be helpful for them down the road.
Yes.
So absolutely.
Yes, because that makes us strong because we're united.
You guys are a unit. Yeah, absolutely. How often do you get pedicures?
My pedicures on the summer I get them like every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because the gel polish
lasts longer.
It lasts like 3 weeks or months.
Yeah, absolutely. My girlfriend gets gel pedicures too. Absolutely. Have you ever heard of a medical pedicure before?
Medical pedicure?
Yeah, medical pedicure. You ever heard of that before?
No.
That's when you go see a podiatrist, specialist of the foot. They'll take a look at your like toes, like make sure your nails grow correctly. They check your toe alignment to make sure it's right.
Oh, okay.
They check for dead skin, fungus, and they do all the work there with medical grade equipment.
Yeah.
What would your thoughts be on seeing somebody like that?
Oh, that's great.
Nice. How often do you wear open-toe shoes, sandals, flip-flops, things like that?
Summer I wear a lot.
Because of the weather, right?
Yes, and I go to like out.
Yeah.
And I would like to wear heels.
Okay. Oh, you like to wear heels? Nice. All right. Have you been doing that since you were young, like wearing heels?
Oh, yes.
Nice. All right. How often do you like go barefoot, no shoes, no socks?
I try not to.
Okay. All right. Is it because of like, is it more of a feeling on the floor? You know, like your feet getting dirty?
Yeah, it's more of the feeling.
Okay.
Of the feeling, and at the same time, I don't want my feet to get dirty.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever heard of earthing and grounding before?
What is it?
Earthing and grounding?
No.
That's when you go barefoot in like grass, dirt, sand.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Have you felt a difference when you do that as opposed to wearing shoes?
Yes.
Does it feel more relaxing?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I love to put my feet on the grass.
Yeah.
To feel on the sand.
Yep.
That feel
relaxing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It can also be exfoliating too, putting your feet in sand.
Yeah.
Because it gets a lot of that rough stuff off of there sometimes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
and also like in the I don't know how to explain it. In the river.
Oh yeah. The riverbed, the creeks
rocks.
and stuff like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Can also toughen up your feet, make them more better. Absolutely. All right, so now can we see what your feet look like?
Right now, I haven't done my pity.
That's okay. We don't judge. Let's see what they look like. All right, and I love these shoes you got on. These are Blazers, right?
Yes.
Nice. What size do you wear?
6.
Size 6.
Yeah.
Does it vary depending on what type of shoe? Like if it's a heel, or if you wear sandals?
I'm fit to
it's usually
size.
a 6. Okay.
Fit to size.
Cool. I get some women, they say like it's a different depending on what type of shoe they're wearing.
Yeah.
Now leave your socks on for now. Just take both shoes off. These look relatively new. Like it looks like you just got these not too long. Either that or you take really good care of them.
Well, I don't wear them too often.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. So now, are you more of a sneakerhead, or do you prefer sandals?
It's because I go by the season.
Okay.
So like I wear a lot of boots.
Okay.
So like the boots will like get me right here.
I see.
Because I'm a hard cowgirl.
Oh, okay.
So
I see. All right.
I ride horses.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice.
I have my own horses.
Sweet. All right, cool. All right, let me get you to face me like this. All right, cool. All right. And let me get you to put your feet out straight like this. Yeah. I'll put them together, put your feet closer together. Yeah, there you go. All right, cool. Now you can take your socks off. All right. Now let's see what we got here. So, do you have anything? Love the tattoo, by the way. That tattoo is nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, just sit down. Sit down. Yeah. Just how you were. That's cool.
Yeah. I haven't had a pedi for like.
They still look fresh though. It's
like they had gel.
You got the gel, so it's been on there for like 3 or 4 weeks. I'm gonna get this a little closer here. All right, cool. Oh, push your feet closer like this. All right. Love the tattoo. What's the tattoo? What's the meaning behind that?
Yeah, this one I got it very young.
Okay, I love it though. It's like stars and it goes into like a plant.
Yeah.
Is that like, those are lovely. Okay. All right, now let me get you to put your feet up straight like this. Yeah, and then turn a little bit more this way. Oh, no. Just like line it up right with the camera right here. Yeah, there you go. All right, and so how are you feeling? We kind of going through this. I asked you some questions. And we're looking at your feet. How you feel?
I don't know.
You don't know? Now tell me how you feel. Be honest. You feel uncomfortable?
A little bit.
Okay, why do you feel uncomfortable? Is it because like I'm a stranger?
Yeah.
It's going on YouTube? It's like,
maybe, yeah.
Okay, so let me get into you. Let me talk to you about the mental health, all right? And then leave your feet up and go to a couple more exercises, okay? So during quarantine, I learned about exposure therapy. Are you familiar with that?
Sorry?
Exposure therapy?
Exposure therapy?
Have you heard of that before?
Oh, okay. I kind of have.
Yeah, so it's all about stepping out of your comfort zone, right?
Yes.
So a lot of times we feel uncomfortable with certain things and we're like, when our minds think about doing it, we're like, I'm not going to do it because I don't feel comfortable, right?
Right.
But what therapists usually prescribe for you, like if you feel uncomfortable in certain situations, go put yourself in that situation. Right? So like, let's say for example, you had a fear of approaching strangers. Go approach strangers, right? Because in those moments, they want you to get used to feeling uncomfortable, right? And when you feel uncomfortable, learn to like regulate your emotions, learn to deal with it and like cope with it, right? So when I heard about that, I was like, that's pretty dope. That's interesting. I wanted to tie that together with the subject of feet because a lot of people feel uncomfortable about it. A lot of people are like, oh, it's weird, it's strange, or whatever like that. So I want to tie that together, interview women and see what their thoughts are. See how they can feel. Could they be comfortable stepping out of their comfort zone? I know I'm a complete stranger. Like,
yeah, no, but I'm a very also open person.
Yeah.
So, like today, we went roller skating because we stepped out of our comfort zone.
Yeah,
because we're afraid to fall.
Yeah, you never know. Yeah.
We experienced that today.
Yeah, and then you're doing this now. You're stepping out of your comfort zone, right? And it makes you feel uncomfortable.
It makes me feel better.
Yeah. Actually. And how are you feeling, like in terms of like what are some things you're doing to overcome it? Because like you said, you feel uncomfortable. But what are you doing to overcome those emotions?
Honestly, like I don't really like so the emotions I feel is like I just don't put mind to that.
Okay.
You know? Like,
that's good.
Because if I put mind to that, I'm gonna stress myself out and it's gonna give me anxiety.
So true.
So I have to put myself my own thoughts.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about interesting. So let's talk about reflexology real quick. Okay, so reflexology deals with the different pressure points you have in your hands and your feet, right? Those pressure points actually connect to different parts of your body. So through massage, through acupuncture, through acupressure, you can alleviate stress and tension to various parts of your body, right? Have you heard of that before? Does it sound familiar?
Yeah.
It's like zone therapy, basically, right?
I get massages on my feet a lot.
Do you feel a difference when you get those massages?
Of course.
Okay, so usually when I go out and I talk about this, I'm giving information because a lot of people don't know about reflexology, so it could be something that could be helpful for them. So with that being said, we talk about sensitivity usually when we get to reflexology. How ticklish do you tend to be?
No.
When you get pedicures, you're not ever ticklish?
I could control it.
You can control it?
Yes.
Okay. Would you mind if we test it on camera to see? No? I have a tool to use. I'm not using my hand or anything.
A tool?
Yeah, it's a tool. It's made specifically for testing sensitivity.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's talk about which foot is most sensitive on and where you feel it at the most, okay?
My most sensitive foot is the left.
Are you left-handed?
No.
Okay, that's interesting. Anytime I hear that, I'm always like intrigued by that because like it's usually supposed to be your the foot that you're like right with your dominant hand.
Okay.
But for some people it's the opposite way.
Yeah.
So. All right, let's test it out real quick. I'm gonna start from bottom to top. Tell me where it's most sensitive at and then which foot is most sensitive, okay? So let's see. Anything here?
No.
So you're not feeling it. Well, if you had to like compare it to a scale like a 1 to 10, what would you say it is? Not at all?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay, let's try the left. You said this one is, you felt it immediately. So right here at the top.
That's my.
The arch?
Yeah.
Like, what's it on this foot? Because you said the other one, not at all.
I don't know.
Is it like a 10? Like a 9?
Yeah.
Like a 10? Okay, cool. Do this for me. Wiggle your toes. Tell me if you feel it more or less. Let's start here first. Wiggle here. More or less. Less?
No, I just don't
feel it at all. Okay, try here. Wiggle. Less?
Yes, less.
You know why?
Yes.
So because your foot's in motion and also you're thinking about it, your body won't allow you to pick up on the sensation of that. Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna try one more and then you tell me if this one is worse, okay? No, not that one. Let's see here. Somewhere. All right, here we go. All right, tell me if this one is worse. Because you said the other one you didn't feel it at all. Do you feel that at all on this one?
Yeah, I feel it.
Is it more than what the other two was?
Yeah.
Okay. What about here on this one?
No.
You don't feel it at all?
No.
Okay, that's odd. Okay.
That's weird.
All right, let me get you to do a couple exercises with your feet. This is going to be test dexterity and flexibility, okay? Let me get you bend your toes, make a fist. Tell me if you feel pain or discomfort.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Bend your toes, make a fist.
Bend
with
my
your
toes like
yeah.
this?
Do you feel pain or discomfort while you're doing that?
No.
Is it easy to do?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let me get you to spread your toes. Tell me if you feel pain or discomfort while you're doing that.
No.
That's a little harder to do.
Yeah,
right?
there's some right here.
Do you do any exercises? I'm going to tell you about it. Okay, we'll talk about the exercises. All right, relax. And just wiggle your toes for about 10 seconds. Tell me if you feel pain or discomfort while you're doing that.
No, it's just this one I can't really.
This one is hard. Okay. So let me give you some tips on what you can do, okay? When in the morning time, if you take a golf ball or a tennis ball, right? Take your foot and roll it across it. It will loosen up the muscles in your feet and the tendons and stuff so that it'll be more loose. And then practice some of those movements. Just doing this will create more flexibility for you, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Let's wrap up the interview now. In terms of my approach, when I came up to you, asked you to do the interview, was it good? Was it bad? What were your thoughts about my approach?
Because I've had other interviews for YouTube, and at first I was like, no, because I just thought of the right away of that one interview.
You thought about the negativity.
Negativity, and plus the energy, the vibe was like weird.
Okay. So what did you think about mine? So was it better?
Yeah, it was, the way you approached was, it wasn't like how other.
Okay. Cool. In terms of the interview from start to finish, did you see how everything was going in the line? Did it make sense? Did you learn anything new?
Yes.
Okay. The last thing I'll ask, from a mental health standpoint, a life lesson that maybe you learned, some wise words that maybe somebody once said to you that you could share on my channel. And it could be anything, maybe something you heard in a song, maybe something Kobe said once.
Yeah. I just want to, always pursue, and even when it feels really hard, just keep pushing because
forward,
that's what we have that live in us, to keep pushing.
Absolutely.
That's
how you receive a breakthrough too, right? Because a lot of times that's how you learn how to go beyond your limits. Because a lot of times we get tired or we feel like, oh, I can't do this. But if you keep doing it,
and don't take for peer pressure.
No, absolutely. You gotta learn how to stand on your own, right?
Stand on your own.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
I definitely appreciate you stopping to do this interview with us, and we hope that you have a great one.
Okay, thank you.
Cool.